The camp was alive with the sound of music, the smell of fire, and the presence of magic. The Sorcerer Kings reveled deep into the night upon the sandy shores, their celebrations for the upcoming rituals and feast on this most holy of times to go on for days without end. Wizards and priests created elegant magical picture stories in the fire, but as the festivities grew yet louder, suddenly the winds changed. Frosty cold winds blew in from the ocean, and thudding chants could be heard out in the darkness of the waves. Eerily carried by the winds, deep, yawning horns could be heard, and soon upon the horizon ships could be seen. The Nords had come to raid these lands, their warriors rowing all the harder to make it a land before the Sorcerer Kings could react. As they crashed down off their ships into the surf and stood opposed to the hastily elected lines of wizards and djinn, battle was joined in Conquest, the last argument of kings. Our scenario today is head to head. Now we place one 12-inch objective zone and two 6-inch objective zones as shown on the diagram on the map here. You can see the large one off to one side and two smaller ones off to the other. Now, victory points we have during the victory phase of each round are as follows, where players score 3 VPs for seizing the 12-inch objective zone and gain 4 BPs for seizing objective zone labelled B if you're player 1, or objective zone labelled A if you're player 2. Essentially, you get 4 points for getting the objective in your opponent's territory. Players will gain 2 VPs as well if they slay the enemy warlord. They gain 2 VPs for each enemy character stand slayed during the round, and they'll also gain 2 VPs for every enemy regiment that has been destroyed during the round as well. The game will last until 10 rounds, and the player that scored the most VPs is declared the winner. In today's game, I'm going to be playing with the Sorcerer Kings. My first warband is led by a Maharaja. This is my warlord. It's got the patron's gift, the Jadu Kavash. It's from the Court of Fire and has 2 masteries, the Prince of the Setting Moon and Elemental Projection. For regiments inside this warband, I then have a 3-stand regiment of Ifrit Flamecasters, a Ifrit Sword Dancers with 4 stands, a 3-stand strong unit of Ghouls from the Court of Fire, and a 3-stand strong unit of Rajakur. My second warband is then led by a sorcerer with a patron's gift, the Shulat. This model is from the Court of Fire and has the mastery Best Money Can Buy. For regiments inside this warband, I then have a unit of Ghouls with 3 stands and a unit of Rajakur with 4 stands as well. Nick has brought along his Nords for today's game. His first regiment is led by a Kanungir. This model is his warlord and has the Trophines, massive frame, and Raingear, the Godspear. For regiments, he then has a Huskal unit with 4 stands and a Theng officer in them, a unit of Bow Chosen with 3 stands, and a Mountain Yotnar. His second warband is then led by a Blooded with the Trophine Tai Jakul, the Rhymeheart, and for regiments inside this warband he then has a 3-stand strong unit of Uga and a unit of Fenrir Beast Pack with 3 stands. And so here we are, all the table put down. We have the large 12-inch objective zone there and then the 2 6-inch objective zones opposing each. We're going to go into the first round and start bringing on some of the units. Big thanks to Parabellum Wargames today, who have made this video possible with their fantastic support. They've given us a discount affiliate code to use, which will get you 10% off your purchases from the Parabellum Wargames e-store, and also go a long way to help supporting the channel while you grab that discount for yourself as well. And so, before we go into the first round, we're going to have one of my light units needing to be rolled for. I'll be coming on. So I'm going to have both my light units on, and you've got your light unit, only one of them, auto coming on as well. Alrighty, so Supremacy. So for the Nords, they've got a 1. I've got a 4. Nords got the option. So Nords are going to take the Supremacy for the rounds. Alrighty, so before we go into the first unit coming on the table, I do need to select a ritual to start preparing. So I'm going to go with Fiery Dominion, starting to be prepared. It's turn 1, so I gain 1 ritual point on it to begin with. And we'll go for the first unit coming on, which will belong to the Nords. So first unit coming on for the Nords are the Bow Chosen. Alright, and so first one for the Sorcerer Kings is a unit of Ghouls. And so we obviously had the Bow Chosen arrive up there and the goals arrive down here. I've now got my second unit of goals to come on as well for the Sorcerer Kings. And so we have the other unit of goals come on the other flank of the table, and that will be the end of round 1. Just something to note over the turn as well is I did gain 2 additional points for my ritual, because each time a goal unit arrives, even if it's from reserve, they have a draw event they can use. That adds 1 point to a ritual of a equivalent element, and they're both from fire, so they add points to the fiery dominion. Alright, so going into round 2, we are going to have a few units arriving automatically. For me, I've got 1 medium unit I can pick, and that's going to be the Efreet Flamecasters. Meanwhile, for the Nords, they get to pick 1 unit to come on for free each round, and they've already got some units coming on as well. So you're going to have your Fenrir Ugers coming on, and your Huskarls coming on, thanks to a mix of flank and your immediate pick. And so you've just got to roll for your Mountain Yacht now, so a 2 or less. No, I've got 3 2 or lesses required. I get 1 extra unit on. And so we are going to go Supremacy for round 2. I've got 6, so you should be able to beat that. 3. That'll give it to the Nords if they want it. Alright, so I'm going to go first. My first activation will be the unit of goals. And so my first activation is the goals on the right-hand flank moving up, adding obviously a point to my Fiery Dominion ritual being prepared. We'll go over to the Nords. And their first activation is going to be Conquest, who's not on the table. And so for me again, it's going to be the other unit of goals. And so not wanting to jump out in front of a bunch of Bow Chosen, we are just going to do a simple basic basic reform. Just reforming the second unit of goals like that. So we go over to the Nords. Blooded. And so for me, and so my next one is going to be a unit of Raja Kur. And so we have the Raja Kur with the Maharaja coming on the flank there. Next for the Nords, it's going to be the Huskarls. Alright, and so we have the Huskarls come on the far flank. Next for the Sorcerer Kings, we have the Efreet Flamecasters. Alright, so then we have the Efreet Flamecasters come on with a double march. And going over to the Nords for their second to last. Third to last.
We have the Ogres.
Uga. And so the Nords bring the Uga on their right-hand flank. And last unit for the Sorcerer Kings is the Maharaja. And so I'm going to go for Molten Blades as my spellcast from the Maharaja. On the goals unit there. That will be 1, 2, 3 successes. I can not reroll any of those 4s. With that successfully cast spell, I now tick to 7 for Fiery Dominion. And I'm going to choose to not automatically pick a spell. And so next up, got the Fenrir. Alright, so what's happened with the Fenrir here is it actually came on from your reinforcement line in single file. They've moved up. But then because of fluid formation, you're able to redistribute them and put them in the 3 wide formation, 1 deep, as they finish. And then lastly, well, we know what it is. It's the Bow Chosen. So they're going to make a move, I'm assuming.
Yeah, they're not going to be in range of anything, so this is going to move up 4 inches. And
yeah, just making a singular move up.
Yeah.
And that is going to be them. So there'll be no one scoring because that is a light unit on the objective there. And we only score for the opposing objectives on this side. And so we go into round 3 then. The last unit for the Nords will automatically come on as your auto pick. I'm going to bring on the Rajakur and Sorcerer as my auto pick, which means I've got a 4 or less to roll for my Sword Dancers, who come on as well. And so we've now picked our command stacks. I've got Intrusive Thoughts set down as my new ritual to be prepared. I get 3 points on it immediately for it being turn 3. So, Supremacy, I got a 2. I got a 6. It's going to go to the Sorcerer Kings. And so, we are going to start with the Maharaja. Alright, so the Maharaja is going to start. I'm going to go with casting the spell of Wreathed in Fire on the goal unit in front of me. So, we can roll and we can re-roll those 6s. We succeed because of that. Oh, we could re-roll it. So the goals now become inflamed, and we'll gain the untouchable special rule. And that will be it for the Maharaja. Your first activation.
Huskals.
Huskals, lovely. So the Huskals are going to attempt to charge. They need a 3 or more to get in. That is in. As your Huskals get in, they do have impact 2. So clash base.
3.
So 3s or less. That'll do 2 impacts. So we are going to be... So defense 2 on the goals. I can re-roll that 6. Nope, 2 fails. And so clash 4 for the cunning gear. Against 3. So this will be 3 save rolls. Pass 2, fail 1. So now I've got 3 resolve checks to make as well. And so now you're going to make a clash, needing 4s on these though, because you'd be inspired for these. Alrighty, so we're going to be defense 2. Reroll any 6s. There's 1 though. Oh! And so 5 resolve checks on them. No. Alrighty, so next up, for the Sorcerer Kings, we have the goals. Goals here will just do a reform, and that will be them done. They do add a ritual point. Over to the Nords.
We have the Conquest.
Conquest, who's already done. I've then got the Efreet Flamecasters. And so we move the Flamecasters up. They get just in range of your bow chosen. And so we are going volley 2, 2s or less. Ugh. And so 6 defense on the bow chosen.
Evasion 2.
Oh! 2 wounds on them. And next up, it's going to be the Blooded, who's over there.
Just going to yell at you from back there.
Next up for me, goals, so they will disappear, so I get to draw the next one. Raja Kur. And so we have the Raja Kur come on like so. And so next up for the Nords, the Fenrir. Alright, so the Fenrir have to move like so, just to avoid ending up on the train, meaning they won't score my home objective, which is okay by me. Next up, we have the other Raja Kur. And so we are going to make a charge. We need a 3. That's a 5, that'll do it. And so clash 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so 7 saves to make.
I am defense 4 because in my front I have shields, and I have untouchable, so re-rolling 6s.
Oh, there's a lot of 5s there, though.
Oh, that's a lot of 5s. Oh no, I'll take 5.
And the Maharaja with 5 attacks. 3s, that'll be another 2. And that's another 5 in there. And then 6 resolve checks.
Just let me double check. Resolve 4.
Resolve 4, so 5s and 6s, that's another wound.
Another one.
Alright, next up, the Uga. So the Uga have just moved up like so. My next one is the Sorcerer. Alright, Sorcerer is then going to go burn to cinders. We're going to be targeting unit there. She can reroll 6s because of his ability. So that is 5 successes. That'll be 5 saves.
No armor piercing or anything?
No.
Re-rolling 6s because I'm untouchable. I pass all.
And so I will complete my ritual of intrusive thoughts, but I'll immediately get to pick a new one. The Maharaja Supremacy ability, so we'll have Conflagration start going off. And next up is the Bow Chosen. And so the Bow Chosen make a move up, and are going to launch a shooting attack into the Efreet Flamecasters. And so Bow Chosen needing 3s to hit. Alright, so on ones you ignore my armor, so I'm going to have 3 armor saves to begin with, which I fail all of them. 5 are going to be against my evasion of 1, which I fail all of them. So 8. And so that's that. My next one is going to be the Sword Dancers. And And so the Sword Dancers come on like so. Your last card to activate.
The Mountain Jotnar.
Mountain Jotnar.
Yeah, so terrifying is just for the...
And so the Mountain Jotnar comes on that flank. My last card is Fiery Dominion. And so we heal up on them. And so, end of the round after Fiery Dominion, doing some healing. No one's going to score either of the objectives because they're both contested. However, you did destroy one command card.
Would you mind?
Alrighty, so we're going to go Supremacy for round 4. I got a 4. You got a 5.
I'll bump that down to a 4.
Which means reroll. And so this time I got a 1. You got a 3. I'm going to take it. So, first card for the Sorcerer Kings, the Maharaja. Alrighty, so we are going to go, we're trying to cast Molten Blades. Which we successfully do. We really successfully do. So the unit he's attached to there gains Cleave and Deadly Blades, and I'm activating the second card on my command stack because it is the Rajaku behind him. Alrighty, so now we go to the unit. They're going to Inspire and Clash. So the Maharaja will hit on 4s. That is 2. So these are going to be Defense 2. Nope, 2 fails. And then the rest of them on 3s. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so defense 2, re-rolling 6s. Oh, re-roll those 6s. So it's 2 more fails.
2.
And 4 morale checks.
That's
2 more
pass.
All pass. And so that is that done over there. So we'll go on to the Nords first activation. Yep. Conquest, yep. Alrighty, so we'll roll with the Nord first because he is the one who declared the challenge. I'm going to accept the challenge from the Conquest. So what do you need to hit?
I need 4s.
4 hits.
That is 4 hits.
And so evasion 2 then is the better stat. Pass none, that's 4. And so we are going to need 4s as well. We get all 5 through. Oh, that was 1. Alright, so evasion 2, and that is 5 wounds.
That is actually a dead Conquest.
That is the Conquest.
That double wound is just enough to kill him.
So I've got resolve checks, and so resolve 4. Oh, no, I go as well. We both kill each other. So because that was your Conquest's activation, his unit is your next card, I'm assuming? Yep, and so the Huskers are going to attack. Now, if we are wrong here, please correct us. I think that's how it works. It was still his activation, so let us know. And so 5 attacks per stand, 11 attacks all up, including your champion. Inspire up to Clash 4. Just 1 miss there, so 10 hits. And so we are 3s on our defense. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 already, and then resolve 5. Another 3. And so that's what we look like. The end of the combat there. That was interesting. And so we'll go with the next one for the Sorcerer Kings, which is Intrusive Thoughts. And so Intrusive Thoughts goes off. It inflames all my units that have a Court of Fire. But also I gain Relentless Blows, and if I already had Relentless Blows, like on them, they will get it on 1s and 2s. So over to the Nords. Bow Chosen. Alright, so the Bow Chosen are going to aim and volley at the Ifrit Flamecasters. Needing 4s. I like the amount of 6s and 5s I see in there.
Oh, I'm not.
And so we're going to have 4 on our defensive 3. Of which we pass 2, so we take 2, and then 4 on our evasion of 1, which we pass 2. So, and so next up, it's going to be the goals. And so the goals have charged into the Fenrir, and now we're making an attack after getting the Inspire from our charge. So we need 3. Not the greatest roll, only 8 hits on the Fenrir. So evasion 2 on the Fenrir.
Last 3, take 5.
5.
Resolve 2.
And so resolve 2 then, 5 of these. And that's another 4, so 9 wounds in total. And so that's what happens to that. Your Fenrir is now broken.
Yep.
Next up for the Nords, we have the Fenrir. Alright, so the Fenrir is going to attack. And so you're going to rally, because if you get to go first with him next round, it means you would be able to inspire next round. But then you're going to attack no inspire this round, so 2s.
That's
2 hits. So defense 2 on the goals. Fail both. Resolve of 2. Fail both. And so next up for the Sorcerer Kings, we have the Flame Casters. And so the 2 Flame Casters into the flank of your cutting gear. Oh, that's not particularly great. The 1's the only hit, so 2.
In my flanks, I got my shield, but I'll do Bastion, so 3s.
And so your Huskarls are now broken. Luckily, because the clash, the challenge is a different action, you haven't shattered there. But next up for the Nords, Uga. And so you've actually just done the shuffle, the Thriller Shuffle to the side there with them, and that's going to be their action. So my next one is the other unit of Raj-Kur. And so the Raj-Kur just make a move up like so. Next up for the Nords, Jotnar. And so the Jotnar comes in and makes the charge. And so your impact hits, you got 6 of them, needing 3s or less. 3. And so defense 3, fail 2. 2 resolve checks at 3, fail 1. And 12 attacks at clash 4 on the charge. Ooh. And so cleave 2 goes down to cleave 1 thanks to hardened 1. So 2s or less, no, gone. Alrighty, my next one is going to be the Sorcerer. And so we are going to go with the Sorcerer. She's going to go with Ignite on the Huskarls. Goes off. So 5 automatic hits.
Front arc, am I piercing?
Yep.
So 4s.
Take 1.
Fail 1.
Yep, and a resolve check. Fail another.
Fail.
And then for the Nords, your last one.
Blooded.
Who is going to sit there and yell insults. My last is the Flame Dancers. And so, thanks to the Juggernaut special rule, I'm in with an 11-inch charge. And so now my impact hits at 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 impact hits. So evasion 2. Oh, 5. And so resolve checks.
Resolve 3.
Oh, another 3. And then clash 4 on the attack after. 1s and 2s causing an additional hit. And so
19 evasion 2s. Yeah, they're gone.
And so, because we killed you on the charge, we are going to do the reform there as well. Alright, so end of turn scoring. You did take out 2 of my units. Sorry, you took out 1 unit, which was the Raj-Kur there, but then you also killed my general. And you're claiming the 3 points there, so you'd get 9 for the round. No, yeah. 7 for the round, sorry, 9 in total now. I then killed 2 enemy regiments, getting me 4 points. That's my total score for the game, so it's 9-4. Going into round 5. So, Supremacy, I got a 2. You got a 6. I am 100% going to take that. And my first is the Sorcerer. And so we're going to start with the Sorcerer going Burn to Cinders. That's going to be targeting your last remaining Huskarls. And so that'll succeed on 5. And so no thing, so base. They're gone. And then because I've activated Sorcerer, immediately after is the Raj-Kur, I'm going to do a reform there.
Yeah.
So the Raj-Kur's action is just simply going to be a reform, and I'm actually then going to volley with them, because while the Raj-Kur aren't carrying ranged weapons, it'll allow the Sorcerer to volley. So 3s, 2 hits.
Defense 3.
Hey, couple of wounds, I'll take it. Alright, and so after the reform here and shot, first activation, it's going to be the Ogre. Yeah, they're reforming so they can get charged. Alright, see if it reforms. You are going to try and do the long bomb charge because it'll put less hits into your Ogres. It's no impact hit.
I do not get it.
And so unfortunately you do fail the charge there. So my next action is Conflagration. And so with Conflagration, all enemy inflamed units, so just the Jotnar, takes 3 hits. That'll be another 2 wounds on him.
Fails through.
So next up is the Mountain Jotnar. And so the Jotnar is going to attempt to cast the Flamecasters. Gets a 2.
Does not get it.
Oh! And so that is it for that. So next up for me are the goals. So the goals, they're going to get an additional free action. So they're going to Inspire. And then we are going to... So 3 hits on the Doggo. Take 2.
He's on 1 left.
And so 2 resolve checks.
Solve 2. He's gone.
And then their third action for the round will be a charge.
Oh, snap.
So then we make a charge into the flank of the Ogre, pinning them there. Next up for the Nords, Fenrir, that's gone. Huskarls were gone as well. And the Blooded.
He's just gonna...
So it's just resolving the rest of my attacks. We're going to go to the Flamecasters. And so we're going to aim and shoot with the Flamecasters into the Jotnar. And so we need 3s into the Jotnar with our shooting. 1. And defense 3. Oh, that's pretty good.
That's pretty
3.
good. 3.
And so next up is going to be me, because you've got no cards left. Sword Dancers. Alrighty, so we're going to go impact hits on the models here. And so 3s to hit with the impact. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impact.
6.
Yep. 6 impact hits.
Defense 2.
Yep. Ooh. And so 3 fails, and then 3 morale. You need to fail 2 of these due to Oblivious. Which you don't. You pass them all. Alright, so we're going to need 3s to hit now. 1s do an additional hit, thanks to Relentless Blows. And so 12 saves to make on the Ogre.
Defense 2.
Yep. Ooh. And then you've got 9 resolve checks at -1, because I do have a unit in your flank. Ooh. And so that's what we look like after that. Alrighty, so end of round, you're going to score the 3 points for the Jotnar over here. And then I'm going to score, I took out your Huskarls and the Fenrir for 4 points as well. Today's game is brought to you thanks to local South Australian tabletop wargaming store, Tabletop Warfare. A massive thank you to their Prospect store and staff who allowed us to film our game in store. Go and check out their wide variety of miniature, board and card games and help keep this great store in our community for many years to come. Alrighty, so we're going to go into Supremacy for turn 6.
It's only turn 6. Sure.
I got a 6, you got a 2. You are going to get it.
I'm very much...
You're going to give it away?
No way.
No.
Oh, definitely.
And so first action for the Nords is the Jotnar. So the Jotnar is going to charge the Flamecasters. You need a 2. You get it.
Definitely.
Alright, 6 impact hits into the Fleet Flamecasters.
3s.
3s.
1.
1.
Well, he's gonna rush.
And so defense 3. Oh, no. And then your attacks with Inspire. So 4s.
12 attacks in 4s.
And so needing 1s. 2. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No.
Did you say...
And no, I do fail, so that is the Flamecaster's gone. Alrighty, so first up for the Sorcerer Kings is the Sword Dancers. And so we are needing 3s because we don't get our Inspire. Any 1s do an additional hit. And so 17, defense 2. No. So you do get to fight before you die with the Blooded. 5 attacks, clash 4, so he needs 4s. 2.
There's going to be 2 at cleave 2.
2 at cleave 2, so 1s regardless. Nope. And so resolve checks for those 2 wounds as well. Fail both. And so I've still got a second action with them. And so our sideways shuffle gets us on the objective at the back there. And then we go the rest of my units, because your next units would be things that are dead. So we've got Fiery Dominion, so there's 3 automatic hits on him. So we draw Fiery Dominion, which is a heal 4 for all my elemental units. And then the goals come back. And so next I then go into the Efreet Flamecasters, who are dead. We did kill them, good job. Then the Sorcerer. So we're then going to cast Molten Blades on our unit, which we successfully do. And then we draw our next card immediately, which is the Rajakur after her. And so we're going to be Clash 3. Oh, that is horrible.
Oh, wow.
And so 4 hits.
2.
That'll be 3.
Coming up on 3.
Then resolve.
They look like shit on the paper.
Another 3, 6. He's got 1 left.
Attack 5.
6, 12, 13.
Oh, no.
He has
And then the Sorcerer gets a supporting attack herself.
They're very strong.
Misses. And so that will... I've then got the goals to go. So the goals make a double march up there. And that will be the end of the round. And so, end of the round, I am going to get the points for killing the Uga and the Blooded.
Yep.
And then I'm also going to get 4, so I'm going to get 8, and you're going to get 3 again for that.
And
Oh, and you're going to get the points for the Flamecaster too. So you're going to get 5, I'm going to get 8. And so we are going to go into round 7. I've got a 5, you've got a 4. You are going to get it. And I'm going to force a reroll. I got a 5, you got a 4. Got to modify it. Reroll. You need to be. I got a 3, and you got it off the table. And you got a 6. And so my first action, you'd be surprised, it's a Sorcerer.
no way.
Alright, so we're going to go Deadly Blades for our spell. She succeeds, which means I gain 2 points to my ritual, which automatically is now complete. And then after that, we'll have the Rajakur attacking. And so Inspiring and Clash means we need 3s. So let's see what we get. That's better. So 8 saves on the Jotnar. 3s. 4.
1, 2, 3,
4.
They're good for objectives.
And 4 resolve checks.
He
Oh!
does it. He passes.
Sorcerer with her supporting attack. Hits. This will be at cleave 1. And a 6 is 2 wounds. 4. He lives on a wound. So Jotnar is not dead. He lives on a wound. That's your only activation. He's going to Inspire and Clash.
Inspire Clash.
So needing 4s. And so we are 3s on defense. We passed 5. We take 3. And then resolve. And so 2s. So we take 5. And so after that, and so now I've got my ritual coming out. That'll be 3 automatic hits on your Jotnar. And he dies
There he goes.
from the
He
ritual.
goes down.
And with that end of the round, I'm going to score another 6, which will take me into the lead, and then it's uncatchable for the Nords to maintain in the game. Thank you all for watching. We hope this battle report was enjoyable for you, and if you did enjoy it, please go check out some of our others in the playlist on the channel. If you have any questions, please drop a comment down below, and while you're there, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join our Discord server to check out all of our future wargaming content. Thank you all.